Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday, although technically I believe it's now Thursday. It's 1:30 in the morning. So I didn't film on Tuesday because, well, my sister called, I guess earlier in the day, and said that they were going to, she and her wife were going to send some video that was taken the day of their wedding to us, and she told my mom she'd do it at a certain point at night, and we were actually waiting for an episode of Drunk History to come on. Lin-Manuel Miranda was on doing some Hamilton stuff, so we wanted to watch that. And so my sister called finally. It's much later than we thought she was going to call, to send us this video, and we got to watch it, and I got pretty weepy because I'm still a little sad that I didn't get to go to my only sibling's wedding. So, anyway, so I didn't film Tuesday night because I actually fell asleep on the couch after Drunk History, and then did not wake up till like 2, and I just didn't want to get up and film at that point. Today, I had planned to film early on in the day, and I just got really emotional. I'm sure it's like PMS or something. So, I was just kind of like not really into doing anything this afternoon. I'd gone out and done some stuff, like at 11 to about 2. And then I was just kind of, and I've kind of been, for the rest of the day. So, anyway, enough about me. I've got some really cool things to show you this week. Stuff I've made, stuff I've worked on, stuff that I've purchased, and stuff that I'm going to be doing. So, let's start with the big thing. Friday, I told you guys there was no way I was going out Friday and shopping because no. I was going to do one bit of online shopping, and I did that actually before I went to bed on Thursday night because the sale had actually started. So I did that. But some wisecracker on Phantom and Stitches, well, it wasn't Phantom and Stitches, it was on Fantastic Beasts. Anyway, they found something at Joann's, and I could not let it go. I talked to Mom, I went downstairs, threw a big hissy fit about how I didn't want to leave the house, but we were going. And I ended up going to Joann's to see if they had some fabric. And I walked out with a lot more fabric than I planned to buy. But it was on sale, and I had a coupon. And so it all kind of worked out. But I got this. I got about 3 yards of this. I think my plan for this one actually is to use as backing for one of my Fantastic Beasts. I will say up front, I'm probably not going to do just one Fantastic Beast quilt, in the sense that I'm not going to do one big one with all the creatures I've done. I will probably be doing several small ones, because I have an idea for one thing and it kind of throws off everything else. So what I really need to do is I just need to take all of the blocks. Once I have them all finished, I need to take them to a place where I can lay them all out on a floor and rearrange to my heart's content. Right now, I can't do that. I have too many for my design wall. I have no floor space really to speak of in my room. Sorry, my hair's getting in the way, so I gotta put it up. So, yeah, and I'm just not to that point yet, since I still have quite a few to finish. So, anyway, which we'll talk about that in a minute. I got this fabric, which, let's turn it around, you can see the thing better, has the main characters all over it. I think I got about 4 yards of that, although I'm probably not keeping all 4 yards, just saying. And then, this goes this way, Newt's suitcase. There were at least 2 others maybe 3 other fabrics. 2 were flannels, and I don't use flannel. And one was, I think, the Obliviate one. I think that's the other one they had. Although I can't imagine that I didn't buy it if they had it. I don't know. So I'll probably be keeping an eye out for more of that, especially since I've got some out-of-country packages to be sending soon. Something else that I've been working on, a few weeks ago, my twin reminded me that he commissioned me to make some scarves for his nieces and nephews on his wife's side. So I've finished the first one. They asked for the kids' names to be put into them, so that's what I'm working on. They had the kids all give their 2 favorite colors, and so this little girl's favorite colors are pink and turquoise, although no, pink and blue. Turquoise is one of the other girls. We chose these colors because they're kind of bubblegummy, and I think this little girl is 5. I think she just turned 5. So that's the first one. I've got 5 to do altogether, and I plan to start the second one tomorrow. That's the plan. And that's part of the other reason I didn't film on Tuesday. I was downstairs crocheting. Fantastic Beasts. Week 9. So we have the Porlock, which, just some advice, this is again one that has a lot of little tiny pieces. So you may want to, as you go along, take the paper off of some of those parts so they don't get trapped under seams. I have my gnome, my gnome. I have my Jarvie. I think this was the last one that I made before I redid my room, and he was the last one that I did when I had my old table set up. Then we have fairy cocoons, which they're kind of hard to see in this light. I don't know if I can get them to show up any better. I made them a very pale pink, with the exception of this first one because it was kind of darker in the picture. And last but not least, we have Michelle Thompson's Isha 29's Cornish Pixie, which she very kindly resized to a 10 by 10 block for this project. So those are those. And last but not least, I told you guys last week that the only thing I was going to be buying was the Ancestry DNA kits. They arrived today, and frankly, I almost pulled the biggest faux pas of crafting that you can do. I almost used my fabric scissors to open the package. I was a little overeager, and I had to stop myself. So anyway, I didn't use them. I used another pair of scissors, my paper scissors, to open the package, and I got 4 DNA kits. I am planning to test my mom's oldest sister, my cousin, my sister, who I was going to test back in June and forgot, and my sister-in-law. So my aunt and cousin have already consented to do it. I think my sister's only holding out to drive me crazy. But I did open it up because I'm going to take this to work tomorrow to show one of my coworkers, but I thought I'd show you guys in case anybody was interested in doing one of these. There is a sale going on right now. It's not as good a sale as Black Friday was, but the sale going on right now is they're $89, which is $10 off, but that's essentially put back in when you buy shipping. So right now the kits cost about $100 with shipping. So you get this box. It's all plastic covered. You open it up, and there's some paperwork in here which tells you how to do the kit, because you got to activate the number, you got to check and make sure all your numbers match, make sure that everything's in there. It comes with a 16-digit code on the back that you have to match to your collection kit. Same numbers on the back here. In here you have what I call a spit tube, and it looks like just a little test tube, and it's got a bowl attached to the top for you to spit into. And what you do is once you fill it to the line, you twist the bowl off, and it comes with a cap that's got some blue liquid in it, and you take the cap and you put it on the top of the test tube, twist it into place, which releases the liquid into your spit sample, and then you shake it up so that it stabilizes your spit sample until it can be tested. Then there's a baggie that comes with it. It's got this, like, I don't know if it's a moisture strip or whatever. You leave that in there, but you put your tube in here, you seal the bag, and you put it into this pre-addressed, prepaid postage box, seal it up. Where's the... Oh, it's backwards. Oh. You seal it up, you send it off. Once you send it off, it takes, depending on how far away you live from Utah, it takes about a week to get there. It takes another 2 weeks for them to get it to the lab once it's arrived, and then it's about 10 days after it's gone into the lab processing to get back your results. So I'm very eager to do this. I think I'm going to my aunt's house this weekend so that we can do her and my cousin, and probably see my sister sometime early in the year to get her and my sister-in-law. So that's it for me. 12 minutes of me rambling, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.